Dive into the riveting story of Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, Kenya's former deputy president, known as Riggy G for his bold and unfiltered political style. From his roots in Nyeri village to his dramatic impeachment in 2024, Gachagua's journey is one of ambition, controversy, and resilience. This biography explores his background, education, marriage and family, children, political career, alleged threats to expose President William Ruto to the Trump administration, net worth, and his enduring influence in Kenya's political landscape. Don't miss this deep dive into a polarizing figure. Give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Kenyan leadership stories. Early life and background. Born on February 28, 1965, in Nyeri village, Mathira constituency, Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua grew up as the eighth of 9 children to Mau Mau freedom fighters Nahashon, Gachagua Rariani, and Martha Karigo. His father serviced guns, and his mother was a courier for fighters in the Mount Kenya forest, instilling a deep sense of resilience and patriotism. As the younger brother of the late Governor Nyeri Gachagua, his Kikuyu heritage and humble beginnings shaped his gritty political persona. Education and early career. Gachagua's academic path began at Kabarani Primary School, 1971 to 1977, and continued at Kianyaga High School for his O-levels and A-levels. In 1985, he enrolled at the University of Nairobi, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Literature in 1988. He underwent paramilitary training at the Administration Police Institute, 1990, and earned an advanced diploma in public administration from the Kenya School of Government, 1999 to 2000. His early career included roles as a district officer in Kakamega and Laikipia, a personal assistant to then-Minister Uhuru Kenyatta, 2001 to 2006, and a stint in the Ministry of Home Affairs. Marriage and family life. Rigathi married Dorcas Wanjiku, a retired banker and pastor at PCA Mathira, in 1989 after meeting her at a University of Nairobi event in 1985. Their enduring marriage, rooted in shared Christian values, has produced 2 sons, Kevin and Keith Gachagua. The family resides in a multi-million-dollar mansion in Sagana, and Dorcas has been a vocal supporter of his political career, often addressing social issues like alcohol abuse. Political career rise and fall. His political journey is marked by strategic alliances and bold moves. Served as a district officer and personal assistant to Uhuru Kenyatta, building ties with Kenya's political elite under President Moi's regime. Mathira MP, from 2017 to 2022. Elected on a Jubilee Party ticket, succeeding his late brother Nyeri, he championed local issues like infrastructure and youth empowerment, earning a reputation for aggressive advocacy for the Mount Kenya region. Deputy President, from 2022 to 2024. Selected as William Ruto's running mate under the United Democratic Alliance, UDA, in the 2022 election, he secured the Kenya Kwanza Coalition's victory with 50.49% of the vote. As deputy president, he pushed for economic reforms and Mount Kenya's interests but faced tensions with Ruto. Impeachment, 2024. On October 8, 2024, the National Assembly impeached Gachagua on 11 charges, including corruption, ethnic discrimination, and undermining the president. The Senate upheld 5 charges on October 17, 2024, related to divisive speeches and violating his oath, leading to his removal. Kithure Kindiki replaced him after court battles failed to halt the transition. Threats to expose President Ruto. Post-impeachment, Gachagua's fallout with President William Ruto intensified. In July 2025, during a diaspora tour in the U.S., posts on X claimed Gachagua threatened to expose Ruto's alleged missteps to the Trump administration, though these remain unverified and lack credible evidence. Other posts suggested he accused Ruto of misusing education funds to bribe church leaders and politicians, escalating their rift. His declaration, "We are done with Ruto," UDA, signaled a break from the ruling party, positioning him as a potential 2027 kingmaker in Mount Kenya. These claims, amplified on X, stirred public debate but were countered by reports debunking his alleged U.S. arrest. Net worth and assets. His net worth is estimated at 800 million Kenyan shillings in 2025, attributed to his business ventures in real estate, agriculture, and hospitality during Mwai Kibaki's economic boom. Key assets include hotels like Olive Gardens and high-value properties. However, his wealth has faced scrutiny, with a 2022 court ordering him to refund 202 million Kenyan shillings for alleged corruption and money laundering. Charges later dropped. Critics, including posts on X, allege he and Dorcas misused funds meant for anti-alcohol campaigns. Influence on Kenya's political landscape. Gachagua's influence, particularly in Mount Kenya, remains formidable. Mount Kenya Kingpin. His advocacy for the region's economic and political interests has cemented his popularity, with X posts noting his strong diaspora support in places like Seattle. His Wamunyoro meetings signal strategic plans for 2027, possibly via a new party or presidential bid. Ethnic politics. Critics, including X users, accuse Gachagua of divisive tribal rhetoric, with a Kikuyu woman confronting him in 2025 over toxic politics, reflecting tensions over his Kikuyu-centric approach. Ruto fallout. His break with Ruto, highlighted by public spats and impeachment, has positioned him as a counterforce to UDA, potentially reshaping Mount Kenya's political alignment. Moi's legacy. Gachagua's early career under Moi shaped his grassroots mobilization tactics, drawing comparisons to his regional dominance. Despite his impeachment, his resurgence, fueled by Mount Kenya loyalty and discontent with Ruto, makes him a pivotal figure for 2027. Controversies and challenges. Gachagua's career is riddled with controversies. Corruption allegations. Faced charges of embezzling 7.3 billion Kenyan shillings and laundering 12.5 billion Kenyan shillings, with the EACC freezing his accounts in 2021 to 2022. Most charges were dropped, but public skepticism persists. Ethnic discrimination. Impeachment charges cited divisive speeches inflaming ethnic tensions, a recurring critique of his Mount Kenya focus. Impeachment drama. His abrupt exit from Senate hearings and hospitalization for chest pains in October 2024 fueled speculation, though he lost legal battles to halt Kindiki's swearing-in. Ruto tensions. Posts on X highlight his accusations against Ruto, from fund misuse to state-sponsored violence, amplifying his truthful, yet polarizing image. At 60, Rigathi Gachagua remains a polarizing yet influential figure in Kenyan politics. His rise from a Mau family to deputy president, followed by a dramatic fall, underscores his resilience and ambition. With a growing Mount Kenya base and bold moves against Ruto, he could redefine Kenya's political future in 2027. Is he a champion of the people or a divisive tactician? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more African leadership stories.